wanted to talk about love and as well the different frameworks of reality tunnels or belief systems that you can tune into as you try to understand as a cosmonaut this reality. So I put it like this: if we had all these different fields, right? Take psychology as one, or astrology as another, or divine orchestration. I create my own reality. Each is kind of a reality tunnel that you can tune into to identify how you are scripting your reality. So, a perfect example is I was overparentified, so I have some features of limerence that I noticed being prevalent in my life, but also like ADHD, hyperfixation that shows up in relating. And last year, I was looking over the aspects of my chart and I realized that my Mars in Aries had a Pluto aspect that led to this kind of obsessive framework on love. And I thought it was really interesting because it shows up in my psychology, it shows up in my astrology, and yet even now it's hard aspected, this looping energetic until October. And it's an opportunity to learn this surrender energetics so that you can accept that there's a tendency, you can't control it, but you can, as my good friend Luke Rom always says, drop into observer mind. Just be cognizant that this is part of the ecosystem of your consciousness. It's a fluid thing. So it also reminds me of the Sufi levels of love. There's a level after like attraction and even further than infatuation and all of these things where you come into fervor, and it's called garam. And so it's like this fervorous love, which often gets projected. But through this, you come to higher levels of love that are aligned with mysticism. Actually, relating, as we know, spiritually, can be a portal for change, for growth, for ascension, if done right. And part of the way that that shows up is to kind of go into the spiritual psychosis of love, emerge with cities, with new spiritual powers. This can also be understood through the ways that loving energy is treated poorly in terms of manipulative tendencies of siphoning. So creating these infatuation, these fervorous tendencies in others so that you can siphon and control them. But it's also, if stewarded well between two souls, like this kind of last little narrow strip before you ascend.